Hi guys, and welcome to yet another very exciting Adobe Audition tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to work with dynamic link, or what a dynamic link is and what it does in Adobe Audition. So let's get started. So we are here in the Adobe Premiere Pro, and you are working suppose on a project and stuff. You've done everything to fix this audio and to match with video, but the effects found in here about audio effects, they are not sufficient for the audio, because Premiere Pro is not solely for the audio purposes. It's like a whole package. Okay. So to apply additional effects that are not found in Premiere Pro, or you want to do something crazy with audio that is only possible in Adobe Audition, not in Premiere Pro, what you can do is now you have to send your audio file into Adobe Audition for those editing to take place. But you do not have to sweat about this if you already did not know. Premiere, Adobe Creative Cloud, all of its software shares a dynamic link between each other. And what a dynamic link is that you can continuously, without closing this session or project or this software, directly send this audio track from here to Adobe Audition, and once it processes and you apply the effects that you like and do the editing that is of your choice, you can have dynamic or latest or live update here at Premiere Pro on the go. You do not have to you do not have to save, or you do not have to wait for it to render or stuff like that. So there is a number of ways to send your audio clip or your project into Adobe Audition. The first way is to right click on your clip or your audio track that you are trying to send, and then come to this option which says edit in clip, this clip in Adobe Audition, because this is just one clip in this old track, so it has given us the option of clip. But if you want to send the entire project with video also, so that you can make changes according to the video in your audio, you have to come here and then send the entire sequence from here. If the option is not visible, browse down here, holding this little arrow here, triangle arrow, then come to this option which says edit in Adobe Audition. Then there are two choices, clip and sequence. Since there is no clip selected, we have just selected the sequence, so the sequence option is visible, the other one is grayed out. Another way is to come to the edit menu and then come down to, first of all I have to select my clip in here, then come down to go to edit menu, then come down to this option which says edit in Adobe Audition. Then from here we can send sequence. I'm gonna click on the sequence to send it. It's gonna pop this window, just okay it is. If the version of one of your software is a little bit latest and updated than the other one, that window might pop up. So it's not a biggie, just ignore it, just click OK if it comes. This window you should pay attention to. It's some settings that's required for you to send to Adobe Audition. First of all, you have to give it a file name, and you have to create a path where you want to save a file. Now, why do you want to save this file or project in a separate place? Because you need a copy of this, because there is a difference between the Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe Audition workflow. Adobe Premiere Pro is a non-destructive workflow, so it does not alter your original file, it just makes a new media. But Adobe Audition does have a destructive workflow. Excuse me. If you have worked with it, you know that it alters your original files in your hard disk. So it is always a good idea to keep a separate copy before working in Adobe Audition. And when this sort of thing happens, or dynamic link establishes between two softwares, one is restrictive in nature in workflow, the other is not, then you need another copy to create, so that the work or the project or the original copy of the Premiere Pro are not altered or disturbed. So you can specify the path and you can name it here whatever. Okay, I'm gonna name this to tutorial project, stuff like that. You can name it whatever. Always put the date and your name in it, so that people can know that it is your project. Then after here you can come here and make a selection. Either you want the entire sequence to be brought into Adobe Audition, or you just want to send in the in and out points. Suppose you have selected a portion of it by selecting it through the keyboard shortcuts I and O, and you have made an in and out point. So we are sending the entire sequence. I'm gonna keep it that way. And now in this video parameter or selection drop down menu, you have the options. Which way do you want to send the video? Either you want to send the video, or you just want to send the sequence with audio. I'm gonna send the video also. And do you want to send it as a DV preview video? You know what this option does is that it bundles or mixes up everything into one file and then send it to Adobe Audition. Or do you want to keep the project integrity the way it is and send it to dynamic? Dynamic link is the latest way of sending it, so we're gonna keep this. Or we're going to send our file to dynamic link. Okay, add line handles, how many audio handles you want. I think 1 second is okay. You do not need to bother yourself about this setting. Just keep it on the default. It's okay and fine. Transfer information to Adobe Audition. There are two places. Of course, we do not have tracks. If tracks have many clips, then this option might have been excuse me, my throat is killing me. Okay, if there were many clips in our track, then we might have selected a track, but we just have one clip in our sequence, so we do not need to worry about this one. It says whether you want to send the effects that are applied to this audio. As you can see, this little square icon where it says FX, it is green. It means that this audio track has one or more than one audio effects applied to it. Do you want those effects to be brought into Adobe Audition, or do you want to remove them all? I think we want to bring it on them to Adobe Audition. So before bringing them into Adobe Audition, there would be a little rendering process taken done by the computer before they are transferred there. This is the pen and volume information, that how much volume you have set in the Premiere Pro. Do you want that information, or how much audio gain that you've given to your audio track? Do you want that to be transferred also, or do you want the audio or the audio gain and the volume level to be neutral or default level? I want to transfer that information also. The pen is that whether your audio is more towards the left speaker or the right speaker. It's stuff like that. It's in stereo audio thing, if you don't know already. Okay, this option, it says open in Adobe Audition. Of course we want this to be open in Adobe Audition, so I'm gonna click OK. Now it's gonna open, it's gonna render the effects and the stuff a little bit, and then it's gonna open Adobe Audition, and then we will be able to edit our track in Adobe Audition. Okay, now our track and everything and our whole session is being brought in with all its files into Adobe Audition. But if you do not see the video of this place and just see the audio, of course the audio cannot be altered. This panel might be brought down here. So for you to see the video, you just need to bring it up a little and click on the video session. And if I bring my play a little bit earlier, you can see it is one of our previous tutorial videos, and the video is also seen in here. Okay, now you can just apply the effects, or if you want to bring in sound effects and stuff, and you can see how they matches with your video. So it is a real dynamic link. But you are not just limited to this. You can work with both Premiere Pro and Adobe Audition on the go and alter this one project in both software at once. Let me show you. For example, we go to the audio video, and in the video we apply an effect to it. For example, let's apply something obvious. Okay, tint. We will apply the tint effect to it. And okay, as the tint effect is applied to it, we change this color or black and white. I'm gonna change this to the red so you can see it more visibly and becomes more obvious. Now we have not saved or done anything in here. We have just applied this color or tint to our video in Adobe Premiere Pro, and let's see it in our Adobe Audition. As we just move the player a little bit, it dynamically updates in here. It's a live feed from Premiere Pro. You are altering or working or editing the same project in both the softwares at the same time. So this is the beauty of the dynamic link, that it gives you so much flexibility to work with your project in both of the softwares of the Adobe Creative Cloud. So guys, if you didn't know how to use or bring your projects or audio files to dynamic link from one software to another, now you know it. It's also have the same principle in other Adobe Creative Cloud application. The process might be a little bit different, but still the dynamic link is the same. So with that said, I hope you like this tutorial, and hope to see you in the future or the next tutorial. Until then, I take my leave from you guys. Goodbye.